Hello, Yahweh, Bashem, Yoshai, Bahasham, Rechak, Kodesh, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yoshai, Shalom. Like this, you can great Mr. Jim, Shalom.
Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Oh my god, it's right over my house. Why isn't the sirens going off? Josh, why aren't the sirens going off?
Fear in Israel as drones and missiles are for the first time in history launched at the Jewish state from Iranian soil. Good evening, I'm Susan Hirasuna. Breaking tonight, President Biden has confirmed that U.S. forces combined with Israel's Iron Dome shot down nearly all the drones and missiles. Biden pledges to convene allies to come up with a unified response. But Iran's attack has already been condemned by Britain, France, and Germany. Trey Yanks brings us up to date.
Israel putting its forces on high alert Saturday night, shutting down its airspace as Iran launched dozens of drones and missiles toward the country. The attack retaliation for a strike on Iran's consulate earlier this month that killed 2 top Iranian generals. Iran blames Israel for that strike, though the Israelis haven't taken responsibility. Rumors of war have been swirling in the intelligence community ever since. Israel readying its defenses in response, trying to shoot down the drones before they reach Israeli airspace. Israel also directing residents in several areas to stay near bomb shelters.
This is a severe and dangerous escalation. Our defensive and offensive capabilities are at the highest level of readiness.
A post on X by the Iranian government through their permanent mission to the UN said the attack can be, quote, deemed concluded and warned the U.S. against getting involved. Though U.S. military officials tell Fox they have already shot down at least 1 Iranian drone. President Biden returning to Washington Saturday night, convening a meeting of the National Security Council. The White House maintaining its commitment to Israel is ironclad, saying in a statement, the United States will stand with the people of Israel and support their defense against these threats from Iran. Before this, Iran had only targeted Israel through proxy forces and avoided direct attacks. Tonight's event fueling fears about the possibility of a broader regional war. In Tel Aviv, Trey Yingst, Fox News.
Tonight, we talked to Yael Levantin of the Jewish National Fund USA. She lives in Beit Shemesh, Israel, near Jerusalem. And here's some video she...
Joel chapter 3, verse 2. I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, Middle East, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. I will also gather all nations and bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat. Jehoshaphat is in the Middle East, the valley of Jehoshaphat, the Middle East. Jehoshaphat means 12, 3, 2. Blue letter Bible. I believe Yahweh judges. It's going to say Jehovah, but the Most High's name isn't Jehovah, it is Yahweh. It says Jehovah has judged. And it's not, it wouldn't be Jehovah, it would be Yahweh. Okay. Oh wow, let me see things heating up. Israel, Iran, things are heating up over there. So something's gonna go on in the Middle East. At least Jeremiah chapter 50 verse 45. Therefore hear ye the counsel of Yahweh that he hath taken against Babylon, and his purposes that he hath purposed against the land of the Chaldeans. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them. Something's gonna go on in the Middle East with the least of the flock, Israel. Something's gonna go on in the Middle East with Israel. I will also gather all nations and will bring them down to the valley of Jehoshaphat. What's gonna cause that to happen into the valley of Jehoshaphat, the Middle East. Something's gonna go on with Israel for that to happen, over there in the Middle East. And Ishmael gonna be there too. Behold, an horrible vision and the appearance thereof from the east. 2 Ezra chapter 15 verse 28. where the nations of the dragons of Arabia, these Ishmaelites, shall come out with many chariots, and the multitude of them shall be carried as the wind upon earth, that all they which hear them may fear and tremble. Yeah, the Ishmaelites, where the nations of the dragons of Arabia shall come out with many chariots, and the multitude of them shall be carried as the wind upon earth, that all they which hear them may fear and tremble. So you know about wording. World War III is going to start not as a nuclear war at first. It's going to start as a war, but not nuclear. And then at some point, it's going to go nuclear. Also, the Carmanians, raging in wrath, shall go forth as the wild boars of the wood, and with great power shall they come and join battle with them, and shall waste a portion of the land of the Assyrians. So, America, also known as Assyria in the scriptures, or you say Assyrians, Assyria. Further to say, Carmanians, Iranians, raging in wrath, shall go forth as the wild boars. Also, the Carmanians, raging in wrath, shall go forth as the wild boars of the wood, and with great power shall they come and join battle with them, and shall waste a portion of the land of the Assyrians. And then shall the dragons have the upper hand, remembering their nature, and if they shall turn themselves, conspiring together in great power to persecute them. And then shall the dragons have the upper hand, remembering their nature. Genesis chapter 16, verse 11. And the angel of Yahweh said unto her, Behold, thou art with child, and shalt bear a son, and shalt call his name Ishmael, because Yahweh hath heard thy affliction. And he will be a wild man. His hand will be against every man, and every man's hand against him, and he shall dwell in the presence of all his brethren. So, remembering the nature, you can go to Genesis chapter 16, verse 12. Ishmael. So, Joel chapter 3, verse 2, part of it at least. I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat. So it's going to the Middle East. That's going to cause that to happen. And surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. So I'm going to go on with Israel. The least of the flock. The Middle East. That's going to be the start of that nuclear war. So we're going to go on over there. The least of the flock, Israel. Now before that happens, it's going to start as a war. I believe the word is conventional war. That's going to escalate and go nuclear. And the Israelites are going to be involved in that too. The dragons of Arabia is going to be involved in that too. And as you see, Iran is already attacking Israel. Isaiah chapter 9, verse 5. For every battle of the war was a confused noise, and garments rolled in blood. So, you go to war, a lot of confused noise, garments rolled in blood, a lot of blood. But nuclear warfare, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. Nuclear warfare is with burning and fuel of fire. And when Yahushua come back, he's going to bring more fire. Prophecies coming to pass. Anybody that would have said it ain't coming. Ezekiel chapter 33, verse 33. And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come. Them nukes are coming, boy. Prophecies coming to pass. Then shall they know that a prophet hath been among them. Then shall they know that a prophet hath been among them. Now before that, before Babylon the Great America can be destroyed by nuclear missiles, you know your house is coming back with the angels. Now the question is, will it be Yahushua and the angels that destroy America? Or will it be just Yahushua and the chariot he's coming back with that's going to destroy America? Now I just want to like play out. Expect with that kind of stuff. Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And he calls up all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So the mark of the beast has to be implemented globally before America can be destroyed by nuclear missiles by Yahushua and the angels. Now they're going to be Yahushua alone with chariot he's coming back with, or Yahushua and the angels. I don't know for sure. Alright. Before all that can happen, the RFID, CHIP, the mark of the beast, the mark in their hand, right hand or left hand, or in their forehead, the RFID, CHIP. Elon Musk is bringing CHIP. There's the one in the forehead, and the one in the hand is the RFID, CHIP. It has to be implemented globally and enforced. Before that can happen, Yahushua and the angels come back and nuclear missiles destroy America, Babylon. With that, Shalom, Yahweh, Bashem, Yoshai, Bashem, Kodash, Brakti Yahweh, Brakti Yoshai, Shalom, let this great Mr. Jim, Shalom.